Mike, welcome. Congratulations on your role here at Dynasty, and just tell us what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and what you're looking to do here as the new general manager of Dynasty Pro Wrestling.
I'm excited to be here. I've been a wrestling fan all my life, and I just can't wait to bring the best wrestling that there is to offer and the best athletes to Dynasty.
You know what? You're definitely reflecting the vision that I know started this company back a few years ago.
But we run this company. From day one when we came here, we ran this company. And now that Mike Vernon is your first inaugural and only heavyweight champion, we are the kings of Dynasty. And I'm sure you don't mind us saying this, but Mike Vernon is taking the night off. Because quite frankly, these people don't deserve the title match tonight. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Michael. It's been some time, man, since the last time I've seen you. My friend, I'm not going anywhere tonight.
You don't deserve a title shot tonight.
Please speak clearly!
If you beat your opponent tonight, I will put you in a #1 contenders match.
Excuse me?
In June.
What?
Why? The Dynasty fans want a fighting champion. They deserve a fighting champion, and they're going to get a fighting champion.
Yeah, that's right.
The Dynasty fans want a fighting champion. They deserve a fighting champion, and they're going to get a fighting champion.
Yeah, not tonight, not on my night.
You know what? I think you should stop being a little bitch.
Well, the match is set right now. Kyle Brand hitting the ring, and we are underway. There's the bell, and we are underway. Joining us ringside, the elite athlete, Mike Orlando. And Mike, you have clearly sent a message here that you are looking not only to get back in the ring with the champion, as you said, screwed over at the last event by a cheating Mike Vernon, the Man of Steel. Man of Steel had no intentions of wrestling here tonight. Oh, and a drop kick outside the ring by Kyle Brand. He is too rad here tonight. PJ Stackpole trying to say that Mike Vernon would not be wrestling tonight, and new GM Mike King, having none of it, has put him in a match immediately, and a crossbody to the outside. Kyle Brand is loosening up the champion, getting him ready for a potential June matchup against the elite athlete Mike Orlando, who feels he should be the one in contention for the title.
I feel the same way. Do you not? Was I not true?
How did you move to the end of the line? I don't understand how that works. You clearly put in the work to get to the finals. You beat two other guys.
We all realize that, okay? But in life, we never, ever, ever, ever get easy access to the top. I don't mind working hard. That's what I do as a person every single day. Mike Vernon takes the easy way out. Sure, it's my hands.
Well, that's a fair point by the elite athlete, and there he goes, Mike Vernon, classic Mike Vernon, the Man of Steel, taking advantage of the situation, knocking Kyle Brand to the floor. Kyle Brand seems to be holding on to that knee right now. Well, PJ Stackpole has been known to get involved in the action on ringside here, and referee Rob Vincent trying to get in the way there, and now, the elite athlete standing up to get a better view of the action here in our opening contest. This is Chapter 2, All Hail the King. PJ Stackpole says, I hope you're watching, to the elite athlete. He's watching all right.
A very fat version of Lex Luthor.
that's certainly true. I would agree with that.
My girlfriend thinks he's a very ugly man.
Well, the elite athlete bringing out his lovely girlfriend, who had some very strong words for the Man of Steel, saying to him to stop being a B word. That was a little bit of a adult language being used here, but this is Dynasty Pro Wrestling. This is not for the faint of heart, ladies and gentlemen.
We're taking this to the next edge, and one thing I've realized about taking things to the next edge is that
huge suplex on the outside by the Man of Steel. Now getting back in the ring here.
He would never do that to me. He would never do that to me.
No, there's no way he's getting you up in the air like that. Kyle Brand, not the same size as the elite athlete who's been training as hard as anyone. You'll see him on social media training as just as hard as anybody in the pro wrestling game. He wants back at Mike Vernon here in Dynasty Pro Wrestling a chance to assert himself in the heavyweight title hunt. And right now we have a 6 count on Kyle Brand, who is outside on the mat on the outside of the ring.
See that, babe? Taking the easy way out.
And no, he's in before 10. Kyle Brand at the last possible moment rolling back under the bottom rope, and he's back in the ring. But he is worse for the wear. Mike Orlando not looking good. Oh, and a huge Superman spin, if you will. Just dropping him unceremoniously onto his back. Going for the cover, lateral press. Leg hooked and only 2.
You know, that's the thing about Mike Vernon. Do you see how strong he is? Do you see the athlete he is?
Very strong. Well, and that's a fair point. I mean, he takes the shortcuts whenever possible. We saw him go through the tournament where he became heavyweight champion on our last event, and he was absolutely using every rule in the book, breaking every rule in the book to defeat you when you had played it straight the entire night, asserting yourself as the alpha male here as far as I'm concerned in Dynasty Pro Wrestling. But Mike Vernon just willing to do a little bit more of what it takes to be a champion here. And not to say that you certainly won't have your opportunity. You have to win your match here tonight. The gauntlet has been set. What a devastating maneuver from Mike Vernon here at his appreciation night.
I don't care who my opponent is. I don't care what kind of match they want. wasn't realized tonight is that Mike Vernon is one champion that this state does not need.
Wow.
That's my goal.
Strong.
State to state.
Well, strong words.
Less people like Mike Vernon. We don't need to cheat to win. The NCAA athletes don't cheat to win that. I've won championships on the captains teams. I'm not letting people like Mike Vernon take over wrestling.
And we are now in a sleeper type scenario where Kyle Brad is just being the life choked out of him in the center of the ring. Nowhere for him to go. Can't get to a rope to break this up. And it's RJ Deloise alongside the elite athlete Mike Orlando and his lovely valet. Oh, these fans. Mike Orlando leading these fans to get Kyle Brad, willing him back into this matchup.
See that?
And we have a Miss New York on our hands here. I mean, that's not just any girlfriend, right? I mean, it's a very exciting deal here for Dynasty Pro Wrestling. Very exciting. We are very happy to have you here ringside. It's a real honor.
Dominated on the independent scene as well.
Well, fair enough.
Busting her ass as well. And that's why she's not afraid to step up to Mike Vernon tonight.
Hung him out to dry on the top rope. Clothesline from Mike Vernon. Complete control here over Kyle Brad, sending a message to the elite athlete. Ooh. BJ Stackpole stepping to the elite athlete and quickly backing away. Only a 2 count. Mike Vernon not happy with Rob Vincent's count. Back to a quick lateral press and only 2 again. Well, this is our opening contest here in Chapter 2, All Hail the King, Dynasty Pro Wrestling, coming to you live from the Albany Boys and Girls Club. After a long hiatus, finally, Dynasty Pro Wrestling back here in the Capital District to bring the fans here what they want. And the elite athlete is looking determined here, staring down the elite athlete, or excuse me, staring down the Man of Steel, Mike Vernon. We were told it would be Mike Vernon Appreciation Night, but no one's appreciating the... Oh, look out! Kyle Brad rolling him up! Only 2. You gotta like the advantageous pin attempt by Kyle Brad, dodging those elbows from the Man of Steel, and now Man of Steel had his steam. Misses the clothesline in the corner. Kyle Brad, no stranger to the Dynasty Pro Wrestling roster. Huge running elbow, another one coming. Throwing the whole weight of his body into Mike Vernon. And a Hurricane Rana in the middle of the ring has him hung up. The best opportunity yet for Kyle Brad here. The elite athlete saying, finish him off.
You see him?
Well, he's holding on to that center rope, or top rope there, excuse me, trying not to get whipped. Sent off Kyle Brad, leg lariat to the face.
I hope he knocked his teeth down his throat.
Wow.
I personally hope, I really do hope.
Well, that is not a way to appreciate the heavyweight champion on Mike Vernon Appreciation Night.
There's room that appreciates him.
But he grabbed the rope. Great ring awareness. You have to give it to him there. Great ring awareness by Mike Vernon.
He is a great wrestler. He's one of the best out there. But why he does the things he does, I don't understand.
Well, his strategies are certainly in question. You are not the first person to question the thinking behind.
That he used those strategies on.
Well, and like you said, you are an NCAA athlete. You don't take shortcuts. You view the rules as a part of the contest here. You would not dare act the way that Mike Vernon does. Oh, big scoop and a slam from Mike Vernon. Almost 3. Almost 3. You gotta like that from Kyle Brad. You like Kyle Brad not giving up here in this opening contest.
Not Mike Vernon.
Not willing to back down. Has been taking the brunt of the Mike Vernon offense here in our opening contest and clearly looks worse for the wear, but Mike Vernon throwing him into that top turnbuckle face first unceremoniously. Now looks like he is about to chop the chest, and yeah, there it is. Wow, the Man of Steel.
He's the Man of Steel, and that hurts him, huh? Yeah, it hurts him hitting a little man's chest.
It shouldn't.
He's a champion and a half.
It's a very good point. It's a very good point.
Let's go, Kyle!
These fans here cheering, let's go, Kyle, trying to get Kyle Brad back into this contest. He has him hooked for that superplex, but punches to the midsection from Kyle Brad, knocks down Man of Steel. Mike Vernon for now. Runs right into that boot from Kyle Brad. Two-red Kyle Brad now. What's he up to here? Oh no. Not where you want to be. Oh no. Oh, this is going to be it. A modified cloverleaf applied in the middle of the ring. Oh, that'll do it. That's got to do it here, folks. That's going to be it, I think. Here comes the elite athlete. Mike Orlando up to the ring apron. Talking to Mike Vernon, getting right in his face. PJ Stackpole now stepping up. That could have been it right there, but now Kyle Brad looking for the opportunity, the quick roll-up. Well, clearly the interference, the distraction by Mike Orlando. Well, this was a non-title defense, so the title does not change hands. But Kyle Brand with the upset victory here.
What an opening match, RJ.
What an opening match. Brian Katie, you were supplemented here at ringside by the Elite Athlete.
I was allowing Mike Orlando to air his grievances because he had to get off his chest, and now seems to have a little upset right now on Mike Orlando.
I'm very happy to see you here, Brian Katie, but I got to say, having Miss New York here was a real pleasure.